Welcome to GAT video sample 1 part 2. Question 11. If the age of Ayman 5 years ago was X years, then his age now is how many years? You have to add 5 and X, which is X plus 5. The sum of two angles are, you have to add the angles here. 130 and this angle next to it is are linear pairs, so they add up to 180. So 180 minus 130, this angle here is 50. Vertically opposite angles of the second angle is also 50. 50 plus 50 is 100. Choice B. Question 13. 3 workers produce 1,500 cans in 4 days. How many days can 4 workers produce 4,000 cans? So the number of workers times the number of days over the number of cans in the first part of the question is equal to the number of workers times the number of days over the number of cans in the second part of the question. 3 workers here produce 1,500 cans in 4 days. So W1 is a 3, D1 is 4, number of days here, this is D1, over 1,500 should be equal to number of workers here is 4. How many days? Let's say D days over 4,000 cans. Here we have to do some calculations, simplify to make calculations easier. We can cancel 4, and I will make D the subject, so I'm going to multiply by 4,000, so it's going to be 3 times 4,000 over 1,500. We can cancel like zeros. 3 and 15 are divisible by 3. I'm going to cancel a 3 here. There will be 15 divided by 3 is 5. So the answer is 40 divided by 5, which is 8. D. Question 14. Compare value A and value B. Here you don't have to waste your time on calculations, just you need to notice that half is more than quarter. Half is greater than quarter. 1 over 3 is greater than 1 over 5, so for sure choice A is greater, obviously. Question 15. The area of the circle is 25 pi, so given here the area of the circle, then you need to find the area of the square. So the area of the circle is given 25 pi. And we know that the area of the circle is equal to pi r squared. So comparing the area with the formula, r squared is equal to 25, which means r is square root of 25, which is 5. Sure, r cannot be negative here. So the radius here on the figure is 5, which means the whole side here is gonna be 10, double the 5, okay? Okay, so the area of the square is equal to side power 2, which is 10 power 2 now, which is 100. Choice A. Number 16. If x is equal to radical 7 plus radical 3, then and y is radical 28 plus radical 12, then x is how much compared to y? Okay, so let's start working with y. Y is equal to radical 28 plus radical 12. Why did I choose y? Because you can simplify. You need to know that 28 is equal to 4 times 7. 4 is a perfect square, so 4 we can write it as 2 squared. So here radical 28 is 2 squared times 7. The 2 can go outside the radical. And for number 12, it's 4 times 3. Also 4 is a 2 squared. So here we have radical 2 squared times 3. I'm gonna take the 2 outside the radical in each time. Let's take 2 as a common factor. So it's gonna be double radical 7 plus radical 3, which is x. So y is equal to 2x. If you want to make x the subject, divide by 2, then half of y is equal to x, which is choice B. Question 17 is related to this given table. The following table shows the number of studying hours of Sameh and Majid during 5 days. Find the average of number of studying hours of Sameh compared to Majid. So here we have to find the average of Sameh hours. We have to add all the numbers in the table and divide them by 5. Why by 5? Because there are simply 5 days. So I'm going to add 7 and 5 plus 7 plus 2 plus 3 and divide them by 5. It's going to be 24 divided by 5. For Majid, you add 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 2, and you'd find it's 24 over 5 as well. So the ratios are the same. The averages are the same. So 24 out of 5 compared to 24 out of 5, it's going to be 1 to 1, which is choice C. Question 18. Still we have the same table, but this time they need the least number of studying hours for Majid was on. We look at Majid here, and we choose the lowest number is 2. It was on Thursday. So the right answer is A. Question 19. The difference between the number of studying hours for Samah and Majid on Sunday. We have to look on Sunday and find the difference between the hours of studying here. So 7 minus 4 is 3, which is choice C. Question 20. In the given circle, the shaded area is. Here we have to subtract quarter of the circle area minus the area of the triangle here, which has the height of 4 and the base of 4. Notice also the radius of the circle here is 4. And since the angle is given 90 degrees, so this part here represents quarter of the circle. So quarter of pi r squared minus half ph, the area of the triangle. Substitute the given. So it's pi times 4 squared minus half times 4 times 4. We can simplify. 4 squared times quarter is just a 4 pi. 1 4 will cancel here. Minus half of 4 times 4 is 16 divided by 2 is 8. So the answer is 4 pi minus 8, which is choice B. Thanks for watching. For more videos, please share and subscribe.